Hey everyone, we're here at Englishtown Flea Market trying our best to get lucky. Now let's see what we can get.
See, I don't even know. These people are crazy. I mean, this is not it's not even realistic.
So cool to see these old cards. Oh boy, did we come across some steals today at the flea market. I am super excited to go and dig into these. It's crazy because I got them out of this guy's binder who had it behind the counter. We were about to leave there. My friend Sal that I was with went and spent a couple hundred, I think like $100 or so in this new store that we found at the flea market because we do frequent it. So we were going through a couple of the buildings and was like, wait a second, I have never seen this store before. This has to be new. Turns out it was the guy's first day there, first day in business, and it just turns out, hey man, you have to ask. Always make sure you ask. As I'm leaving, just ask, hey, do you have anything Pokemon by any chance? He literally pulls up binder from behind the counter and goes, yeah, there was too many people looking at these today. I didn't really know how to price them, so I don't really want to sell any of them. And I went through the binder and I was like, hey, I'd be interested in these. You know, I'll show you how to look. If you can't look it up, I'll show you how to look it up. He went and then texted his partner, who then was like, yeah, look them up on eBay. And he's like, well, for the Gengar, the first one, he was like, yeah, the Gengar goes for like 300, and then some go for like 15. So I don't know how to price these. So I'll do 20 each. 20 each, he said originally, and I was like, well, would you do 40? And he's like, I'll go down to 50. So $50 for these 3 cards. And what was crazy is he didn't even have any sleeves. Thank God when I went through the binder, literally the last 2 slots in it had sleeves in it. So I do want to go through these cards. I'm trying to be super careful with them, especially this Dragonite and this Gengar, but I am super hyped about that Shadowless. That Nidoking is worth more than $50 in its condition. It's so crazy how hard it is now to come across, especially Shadowless cards. I'm trying to be as careful as possible with this because honestly, these Holos are in decent shape. So look at this is why I hate top loaders. Sometimes it's really annoying to get them out. So let's go first. We're gonna go through the Gengar. And again, not too bad for the amount that I paid, especially, you know, again, with the Nidoking, I won just off of that. Just the Nidoking pays for everything. So look at the holo on this. The holo on this, honestly, is pretty clean. That's what I was looking at in the store. The holo on these are clean. There's a little bit of something on the back. Yeah, there's a little OC. You see a little bit off center there. Same thing on the back. OC here, really pretty fat over here. But not too bad. It's crazy because I've been trying so hard. Every time I come across a Gengar, it's just not in the great condition that I wanted to. A lot of the times the holo's messed up on these for some reason. Tap that down ever so lightly. I really need to get more card savers. I really do. I had bought a bunch of card saver 2s for some reason, thinking that would be a good idea. Horrible idea. Never buy card saver 2s. Probably the worst thing I ever bought. It's like impossible to get the cards in them. If anybody ever used those, I do not suggest it. Be super careful again here with this Dragonite. This is actually the first really nice card that I've seen in the binder. I was like, oh, I'll be interested in the Dragonite. I just love this artwork. Again, a little off-centered, pretty fat ear on the right. But again, not too bad on the back. And just a little dust and just from being stored in a binder for 20 years, literally never moving. It's just so crazy to me to find these cards still in the wild. I've been getting so lucky recently, and honestly, it's just because I asked people. Like, if I literally never asked the dude, we were just in his store. He had nothing Pokemon at all. Nothing Pokemon was displayed. There was a lot of wrestling figures displayed, a lot of stuff like that. Not one Pokemon item, I'm not kidding. Then, as we're about to leave, like, screw it, this is your first time here, you never know. You know, I've pretty much asked everybody else that's here all the time. So, probably end up stopping by, seeing if he gets anything else new. But this is what I'm super excited about. Especially now, it's getting so crazy hard to find shadowless at all. Even on eBay, these cards are really expensive. Again, it's a little off-centered. It's fat here on the left instead of the right. But for a shadowless holo in the wild, I mean, it has that little bit of white thing there, see? But this side is kind of clean, just a little bit of white. Again, the holo is super clean on this too. If you look, if I can get it good under the light. Super, super clean holo. Like this, there's no way this is worse than a PSA 7. So this is definitely something I'll be grading. Just because the holo is so clean on that. Maybe it might be worse just because of the centering. Just trying to be super careful with it. So all 3 cards again here. Man, I'm hyped about these. Hopefully I can go back. Maybe next weekend or the weekend after that. Maybe he got some other stuff. But I think he's like, yeah, I got some other things. But now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go this week and try and figure out how to really understand how to price them, because he knew that he didn't want to. Like, if he had other people that were interested in them and he didn't want to sell them because he didn't really want to price them, I think now he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go and try and figure out how to price these. So maybe he'll come back. It'll be realistic. Maybe I'll have to go and break some stuff down to him. I'm like, hey man, this, you know, a lot of people don't realize it right now is you can look things up on for sale on eBay and like by sold listings, but a lot of people don't know how to go and really filter by condition. And that's what really is like the separation between knowing what you have and knowing what it's worth. So definitely be on the lookout. And always, I promise, if you're at a flea market, if you're at a garage sale, ask. It never hurts. You never know. Just like this. I really do appreciate you guys watching these videos and checking it out every single day. And happy hunting, trainers.